You grew up on 4Kids, right?
Oh, sure did.
All right, let's do a 4Kids tier list.
I'm ready for this tier list. I'm excited to see the audience obviously choose mine better than yours.
Oh, well, we'll see. I'm looking at some of these shows. I'm like, frick, I don't think I actually watched most of these. Did I actually grow up on 4Kids? All right, first up, we got Stargate Infinity. Right off the bat, never watched it.
I won't lie, I never watched it, but I'm gonna put it C tier because I know a lot of people like Stargate, like the actual show. So I noticed that there was a never watched category. So I feel like I'm cheating if I put it in the C. So I moved it down to never watched. Sorry, Stargate fans.
All right, next up, we got Ultraman. Never watched that one either, so it's going to never
I actually
watched.
did watch that one, but I don't remember enough. I remember it being like a weirder version of Power Rangers, except it's just like one guy.
Go Power Ranger.
I know Japan likes Ultraman a lot, so I can't just put it low. So I'm gonna play it safe and put it C.
Kirby, right back at you.
B.
And that was freaking quick.
I remember that show. It's definitely not A or S, but that show was good. So I'll put
Listen.
it B. Solid B.
This might be sounding wrong since I have a Kirby blanket behind me, but I never actually watched that show.
Oh, don't tell Amaru that.
I did hear the English opening of the theme song. That's a good theme song, so I think I'm gonna put it. I'm not gonna put it in the never watched tier, but because of that theme song, I'm gonna put it B tier.
Copycat. You just don't want any lashback.
Fine, I'll put it in D tier.
There you go. Everybody DM him.
It's going back up to B tier.
Attack.
No, we'll put it in S tier. It's going in S tier. All right, next up is. Does that say Ultimate Muscle? I definitely didn't watch that.
You never watched Ultimate Muscle?
I've never even heard of Ultimate Muscle. Who names
Oh.
a show Ultimate Muscle?
Dude, I'm gonna make you watch an episode of Ultimate Muscle. You thought, well, actually, no, Bobo was crazier, but it's on the level of Bobo.
Oh.
Ultimate Muscle. Oh my
Oh
god,
my-
I forgot that show existed. This is such a blast. I'm gonna put an A.
Fighting Foodons?
Fighting Foodons
Fighting-
too. Dude, they had some wild shows now that I think about it, because those shows were crazy. Like, this is also in probably the same category as Bobo.
I'm starting to think I didn't grow up on 4Kids, man.
Oh man, I think Ultimate Muscle was funnier, but Fighting Foodons was, you know, I'm gonna give it an A too, A tier.
All right, TMNT 2003. That show is going in S tier.
I can't decide between A and S, but now that I watched all the newer ones too, so I'm trying to remember which show it actually is. But given the time, I'm guessing it was probably my favorite Ninja Turtle one, so I'm gonna put that up in S.
S. Copycat.
Although compared to other, you know what? I'm gonna go A. Yeah, because S tier should be like the god of shows on 4Kids, and I don't think Ninja Turtles quite hit the god of shows.
Oh, that show.
But it was a great show, so I'm gonna give it an A.
The Cramp Twins.
Ooh.
Didn't hear about
Do
that
I
one
remember
either.
that one? I need to see it.
Oh, you know what?
Oh my god, I have seen that show.
No. Now that I take a second look, I've probably seen it as well. I gotta look it up real quick.
I'm gonna give that show a D. It was funny. It was entertaining. It wasn't completely awful,
Oh, I do remember this.
but it was not my favorite. So
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you there. I think I'm gonna have to put it in D. Just the fact that like I definitely remember the designs, but I don't remember the show.
D.
Actually, you know what? I'm putting in an F. Back to the Future. Oh my
movie.
gosh, they made a cartoon.
Really?
Yes.
How have I never seen that?
I don't know. I've never even heard of it.
I feel like I would put that high on my tier list, but
Oh my god.
I guess I have to put it
Yeah,
never watched
Back
because
to
I've
the-
never seen it.
I'm gonna have to put that in never watched. Sonic X.
You're gonna hate me for this, but I'm putting it at B.
Yeah, that's a C tier one for me. I remember it fondly as a kid. I watched it as an adult. Not that great.
Dang, I thought you were gonna put it higher.
Nope.
No joke.
No, it's really not that great. I'm sorry.
Now you got me questioning, did I rank it right? I can't let you one up me, so I'm gonna one down you. I'm a D tier.
Next up is Funky Cops.
I never watched that.
I never
don't
watched
think.
it either, but that's one hell of a name. So because of that, I'm debating on putting it in B tier. Tell me you wouldn't watch a show called Funky Cops.
It kind of reminds me of a different show I watched called Totally Awesome Spies.
Totally Spies was so good.
Oh yeah, Totally Spies. My bad. I added an extra word because the show was awesome.
Yeah, so I just looked up the art style.
Is it Totally Spies?
It's not Totally Spies, but it's definitely going in B tier for me.
You have to put it never watched. You never watched
No,
it.
it's going in B tier.
You got to share the art style. What are you doing?
Tell me that's not B tier.
That show has promise.
Shaman King.
Listen, Shaman King was one of those ones that I missed. So I watched the remake with you.
Wait, you never watched it?
So I technically have to put it in never watch because I never watched the original.
Dang, I thought you would have watched that one for sure. Also going to never watch for me. Winx
A.
Club. A?
Yeah.
Winx Club is A.
Winx Club was gold.
I never actually watched it. I've caught some things here and there, but I never actually caught like a full episode. Part of me actually thought about watching it, but
You shouldn't be ashamed. That show was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna put it at least in C tier because I did enjoy the clips that I actually watched. But I can't. I feel like I can't rank it any higher since I never watched a full episode.
I almost feel guilty not having anything S tier yet. Maybe was 4Kids not as good as I remember, or have we just not got to my S tiers yet?
We did. You just put it in A tier.
Lies, because I think I remember One Piece being on 4Kids.
I'm telling you, TMNT is S tier. Okay, we got something called F-Zero, really giving me FMA vibes.
Actually, I think it was a racing show. It used to be a game too for Nintendo 64, I think. I think I remember the show too. I think I remember it being pretty decent.
Oh, you're right. It was a game. Oh, I do remember this.
And if I remember correctly, I'm gonna put it at C.
Kid me thought it looked stupid, so I never watched it. One Piece.
S.
You already had it up there. Just to make you mad, I'm putting in an A.
You think it's under the Ninja Turtles from 4Kids?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Are you deranged?
Good theme song, but I think that theme song was really overhated when it came out.
Listen, everybody has the right to their own opinions. I just want to let you know that yours is wrong.
Next up is Bratz.
F.
I think I'm gonna put it.
Wait, you've seen it too?
I've seen it too, yeah.
I watched it because I babysat my two younger girl cousins.
I have a sister,
And that's how you've seen it?
and that's how I've seen it. It's going above the Cramp Twins for me.
Still F?
Still F, yes. Viva Pinata.
Yo.
That's B tier.
I seriously thought that was only a video game. You telling me there's a show
No,
too?
that was a show. That was a video game?
Yeah.
I thought there was only a show.
I thought there was only a video
What
game.
the frick?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that one I never watched.
Good old classic Yu-Gi-Oh.
OG Yu-Gi-Oh! S.
OG.
S under One Piece.
I'm gonna put it in A tier. I'm gonna put it above One Piece.
How can one person be so wrong? And their opinions. There's no wrong answers, but somehow you're so wrong. You ain't right for doing that.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters. That's D tier.
Was that a spin-off show?
I think so.
Because didn't they have an episode of Capsule
swear-
Monsters?
I swear that was actually part of the series. I didn't know it was some sort of spin-off. I watched it. I didn't like it that much.
I did watch. I swear I watched the episode. And don't they have Dungeon Dice or Dungeon Monsters or something like that too?
Dungeon Dice Monsters.
I actually like that one though.
Chaotic.
I actually never watched
You
Chaotic.
never seen Chaotic?
I know what Chaotic is. I know that they have cards.
Yeah, its whole premise is a card game like Yu-Gi-Oh! That's A tier for me. It did kind of go downhill though, so I think I'm gonna have to put it at the top of B.
Although I'm going to put it at the top of my never watched list because I really do want to watch that and Sigma 6.
Actually, I want to put it in an A so bad.
Where do you want to put it in A, Marcus?
behind One Piece?
You. That's a good move.
Daigata Defenders.
Say that again.
Daigata Defenders.
Say it 10 times fast.
Daigata Defenders, 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 Daigata Defenders.
Yep, never seen it.
Yeah, that show's F tier. Cool premise, but not a good show. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Generation X.
I'm still going to rate it even though I've only seen a very small fraction of the show.
Really?
Yeah, because I stopped watching 4Kids around that time.
I think I'm gonna have to put it in B tier just because the dub never actually finished the show.
Dang, I didn't know that. But also, if you would have let me finish. I was gonna say B tier. Now it looks like I copied you. That's why you cut me off.
Dinosaur King.
I definitely haven't seen that show. It looks like something I would definitely watch. It looks cool.
It was so good. It had such a good theme song too.
You know what the art kind of looks like, especially like looking at the cover of the game.
What's up?
Kind of looks like Mega Man. Did you ever play?
Yeah, I can see it. I watched Mega Man as a kid. I never played the games, but I definitely watched the show. I'm gonna go upper C for Dinosaur King. Nah, it's definitely above Viva Pinata, so I'm gonna put it in upper B. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
That's the one I've never seen.
That's top of A right there. Motorcycles and dueling, amazing.
Oh, if I would have watched that, I definitely would have gave that an F. Just by what you said, I can already picture it sounds lame.
No. See, the concept sounds dumb, but when you see the show, it's actually really freaking cool.
You don't have to make me.
You don't think this is gonna be good?
Look. You don't have to make me watch it or anything. I 100% believe you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make you watch it.
No, it's good, dude. I believe you.
Next up is Huntic.
I've never heard of it or never watched it, but I did just look it up. Looks pretty dope.
Yeah. Here's the thing: in this little square where it says Huntic, there's also a JetX logo. I feel like I can't count this one. It was on JetX.
That's a valid point.
What's it doing on here?
Either way, I've still never watched it, so I'm gonna put it.
Going and never watched for me. Dragon Ball Z Kai.
I hate to say this. I really hate to say this, but I never watched Dragon Ball Z Kai. I watched Dragon Ball when it came out. I watched Dragon Ball Z when it came out. I watched GT, half of it, when it came out. I watched all of Super. I've watched Daima now, Daima, and never seen Kai.
Dang. I mean, it's basically a non-filler version of Z, so...
Yeah, I just watched Z. I wanted all the episodes.
I think it has better pacing, too, so I'm gonna put in that bad boy in A.
It's just original Z, cut faster, S tier. You didn't even put Dragon Ball on S tier?
I did not.
What is wrong with you? You put One Piece under TMT. You put Dragon Ball under... Oh my... You put OG Yu-Gi-Oh!
Tai Chi Chasers.
I actually heard of that show. I have not watched it though.
I've seen it. It's definitely F tier for me. I think I'm gonna have to put it under Daigata Defenders. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
Definitely never watched that one.
I've seen that one. That one's B tier for me. Dang, I feel like half of those just went into the never watched category.
I think I actually have more never watched shows than I actually have shows ranked, which means maybe we weren't the biggest 4Kids fans.
Probably not. Maybe more Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney.
Here's the final look at both of our tier lists. Let us know what your tier lists look like. Let us know that mine's better than Marcus's.